I'm Guyanese gal. As you can tell from the title of my video, it says survivor. Yes, I'm a survivor. A domestic violence survivor. Yes, I'm one of those women who went through it, who was angry, hurt, who was abused, who had scars, who felt the world was caving in, who felt like they had nowhere to go, who became depressed, who had thoughts in their head like, why me? Why did I have to go through this? Who felt like a failure, embarrassed. That was me. That was me. But I survived it. That night that it happened was the first and only night that it happened. I was not going to let that happen again. Oh, no. Why? I had children involved. I was not going to let that overtake me. So, I went legal way. And I got into programs will help women go through this. I also got counseled. I had the right people in my corner. Thank God for His grace and mercy that I was counseled by this wonderful guy. And he just let it be known. He let me cry. He let me weep. He listened to my voice. And he did not judge me. I apologized to this guy so many times for crying. He said, it's okay. And one thing that he said to me that shook me was, you have to forgive him. And I was like, what? Forgive who? This man hurt me. Why do I need to forgive him? He said, no, you're not going to forgive me for him. You're going to forgive me for you. Wasn't easy. It took me a while. It took me a while to forgive him. Not only he abused me physically, but he was mentally abusing me and emotionally abusing me through the phone, text messages, leaving messages, phone calls. The thing is, I didn't pick up the phone. He was just leaving messages to the point where the phone wasn't accepting any more of his messages, so he went through texting. There was a time where I was scared to go outside. There were times where I felt like I was still living in fear. Yeah. But I had to overcome that fear. I had to overcome it. How can I let this one situation rule my life? To bind me. I mean, it was trying so hard. Mentally, emotionally, physically. I was losing weight. I wasn't sleeping. I wasn't eating. I was still going to work. Still taking care of kids. I was homeless. Like, all of this was happening at one time. Like, it was like, to me, it was like a war zone going in my head. But I kept going. I decided to stay in the counseling because I know I needed it. It was calming me down. It was opening my eyes. It was making me see that I did not deserve any of this. One thing for sure, I never blamed myself. I didn't say, well, I should have done this better, or I should have done that better, or maybe if I was just there, or no, stop, no. We're nobody's punching bag. Punching bags are in the gym. Okay? Put on your boxing glove, you punch this thing. It's not real. It has no life. I have a life. I breathe. You breathe. So who gives somebody else right to use you as a punching bag? Nobody. And that's what he did to me. So I had to say, this cannot take over my life. No matter what scars I had scars. I kept going. But I needed the right people in my corner, which I did have. See, once you accept it, and once you say, hey, I'm this, I need help, then help will come. Women have to stop learning to hide. You have a voice. You have a story to tell. Especially those who survive like me, you have a story to tell. Because it would help that one woman, that one person to know that I am strong. I could stand up for myself. Yes. And that's what I did. I'm speaking for the women who don't have a voice. I'm speaking for those who are scared. I'm letting you know that you could make it through no matter what the circumstance. You can make it. And trust me, I can relate. I've been there. Was it easy? No. It was not easy. It was not easy. I didn't even know how to pray anymore. Because I was so angry. I was so hurt. I was so bitter that this happened to me. How can I go to God? How can I pray? What is there to pray about? What is there to say? I'm in pain. I can't keep it together. So what to do? So I was told to write my prayers down. I was told to get a pen and write. The first night I did it, it ended to be, I think, at least 5 or 6 pages. And from that night, I haven't stopped doing it. When I was going through that pain. And while I was getting better, each day was another healing process. It did not happen overnight. There's no time on healing. You just go through it. When I was in the counseling and the months passed by and he told me, your voice is getting better. I know you're smiling. So I was changing and not even noticing that I was changing. I was going through the healing and my wounds were closing up. And day by day, it was getting better. I started to gain weight. My hair started to grow back. I started to smile. I was talking. I was laughing. My tears started to ease up. The pain started to ease up. The anger started to ease up. The frustration started to ease up. Joy was coming in now. Peace was coming in now. I was sleeping at night. When I look back, I said, wow, I came a long way. It was like a big wave at that time. And the waves keep coming in. Because there was a time when I felt like I was drowning. I could hear my heartbeat in my ears. That's how it was. Like every time, boom, boom, boom. Just heartbeat in my ears. Sometimes I felt like the drums in my ears were beating. My body was going through it. It just was going through it. thank you, Lord, you didn't leave my side, even though I didn't even know how to pray. Even my prayer life gotten better. When I kind of look back to see how far I came, at times I still, like no lie, I would love to take my son and just hug my son and say, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. You're going to be all right. You're going to make it. This is just your healing season. You're going to make it. And I want to tell that person, woman, man, you're going to make it. You have to put your step forward. God make all things new. And the thing is, we'll get on our knees and we say, God, change him. God, please change him. I'm going to tell you this right now. Ask God, God, change me. Change me, oh God. So you can direct me in what I need to do. And that was my prayer. My prayer was that. God, change me. Help me. I had to forgive him. I had to ask God, help me to forgive him. Help me to forgive him so you can change me. You could change the way I walk, and you can change the way I talk. You could change the way I do things. You could just change me, God. I'm not only a survivor, I am an overcomer. The road is not easy. This life is not easy. And we go through ups and downs, ins and outs. But I'm just here to let you know that you are beautiful. You are strong. Ask God to put the right people in your corner and don't stay silent. You have a voice. Let it be heard. Someone told me that you have a voice. It needs to be heard. Because someone out there is going to listen and understand that they are beautiful and they're strong and they do not deserve what's happening to them. I thank you guys for watching. This is Guyanese Gal. God bless you. God keep you.